Right, hey everyone, this is day 4, recipe 4, and since it's a beautiful day here where we are, we decided to move it outside because this is going to be a really quick one. Today we're going to work with the humble chickpea, and we're going to show you how to make some hummus in a hurry. To make our hummus today, I've got a tin of chickpeas in brine, I've got some olive oil, I've got some smoked paprika. If you can find the smoked stuff, it goes way better. Simple salt and pepper. I've got some grated garlic, and I've got a lemon. Now normally for hummus what you would do is you would add in tahini as well, which is a sesame seed paste, but we don't have that in the pantry at the moment, and this is all about doing cheap meals with cheap ingredients that you got lying around in your pantry. Right, so best trick to do, open the tin slightly like that so it's still slightly ajar, and you want to drain all of that liquid out. Now, I'm not going to throw that liquid away. I'm actually going to use it to sort of mash up into the chickpeas because there's natural salts and stuff in there already from the brine, and it's already got the flavor of the chickpeas. So I'm going to put that aside for now. The chickpeas I'm going to pour straight into the bowl like that. Now at this point what you would do normally is, if you've got a stick blender or blender at home, it's easier to just kind of bang this all together in the same bowl, container, whatever you want to do, and then you just blitz it. It'll be done in a couple of seconds. But we've got to assume not everyone has that. Maybe people do have a tin of chickpeas sitting around in their cupboard, and this is how you can do it. So like we said, we're going to add a little bit of that liquid back into it. Okay, I'm going to throw some olive oil in there. Again, I don't really stick to recipes because I find everything I make every single time is different, and frankly I like things to be different. Good trick with the lemon is just to put your hand over the front of it like that, so that when you squeeze it's going to keep all those little pips between your fingers. So nice squeeze of lemon, some salt. Going to throw in some pepper. This smoked paprika, amazing stuff. I'm going to give a really nice dollop of that, and now we'll get to mashing. Okay, so like you can see, look at that beautiful vibrance from that smoked paprika in there. Apologies for all the drilling and hacking sounds you can hear in the background, but everyone's being very proactive at the moment with their forced time off, lockdown and family. We obviously think the wives are probably pulling some rank here to say, hey, remember that cupboard you were going to build 14 years ago? Well, now you got no excuses and you can't blame your job. So I'm just going to mash this together, and again, you can do it as fine as you like. It's obviously a little bit more PT in terms of physical torture, physical tension, whatever you want to call it, to get all this stuff mashed up. A food blender is obviously way easier. However, the end result is going to be the same. It's all about flavor. It's all about what you like. So it's got that beautiful orange color. Yes, my darling, what's that? Hey? Oh, you want to smell it? Okay. Yeah, smell. Mmm.
Taste it.
You want to taste it? Okay. I'll give you a taste now. See? Here. Stick your finger in there. Mmm. Yeah, nice, eh? Okay, so I'm just going to run a spoon through this quickly just to see if I'm happy. And again, there's another trick. Take the back of the spoon. You can flatten it all down. Let's have a little taste here. Oh, that's nice. Smoky, citrusy. That is going to work a treat. What an idiot. I forgot the garlic. Okay, so just a little bit. If you were doing this in a stick blender or a food processor or something at home, you would just put a whole clove in just like that because it'll blitz it up. You want to help? You want to put some garlic in? Okay, get some. Put it in. There we go. Nice one. Okay, so we're just going to give that a little stir through.
Oh, it's spicy.
Beautiful. I think that's great. Okay. All right, so here's a familiar view for some of you who have been keying in over the last couple of days to see what we're doing. So we needed to just come and finish up here in the kitchen. The hummus has come out great. I must be honest, I actually normally blitz it. This is the first time I've mashed it today as a test because I figured, well, it makes it easier for everyone to do. And if I'm completely honest, sometimes trial and error is great because I don't think I'll blitz it ever again. Mashing it like that for some reason tastes way better. The texture's better. So I'm really glad I got to do this and I've figured out something new for myself as well. But what we're going to make now is some little additions for the hummus because you can't just eat that by itself. We're going to make some things to dip in it. I've got some carrots which we'll leave raw. I've got some broccoli which we're going to do in a pan quickly. And then I've got some pita breads. Now, for those of you who are thinking I'm shopping just to do this, I can assure you there's no posturing and window dressing here. Because if you can see, that says reduced to clear, right? And the best before date, you can see that is 30th of April 2019. So I didn't go back in time to get this thing. So the idea is, okay, if you put them into the actual oven, they kind of tend to separate and puff like that. And then I just sort of cut them into chips, which we'll show you later. But for those of you who don't want to hack with that and you want to do something quick, you can do the exact same thing and bang it in the toaster. Okay, so that one's in the toaster. We'll put these two in the oven. Oven's on at 180 degrees. I've got the thermal fan on. And just so that we're getting a little bit of veg into us, I'm going to do this broccoli in the pan. Olive oil. Let that get nice and hot. Coat it a little bit. Oh, we lost one there. Okay. And the idea is all we really want is you want there to be some nice blackened little char bits on it. As soon as something chars, it just gets that really nice kind of smoky taste to it. Remember, we put smoked paprika in, so that's going to go really good. Okay, we need always a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and because we want these flavors to connect each other somewhere in the middle, I'm going to throw some paprika in there as well. Okay, I'm starting to get really happy with where my broccoli is looking at. I'm gonna, same trick, remember, just to make sure there's no seeds that drop in there. Throw some lemon on, toss it around a little bit. Okay, so I'm really happy where the broccoli is, nice and dark and toasty. The ones in the oven, the pizzas in the oven are still kind of getting ready to go. Don't forget your one in the toaster, you want to turn it halfway because otherwise it's only going to toast on the half side. So we'll be putting everything together now and we'll show you what it looks like. This is going to create a delicious lunch, and how easy was that?
There's a purpose, there's a goal, there's virtuous and immoral. There's a reason for all of this, but I don't know what it is. I am one and plural two. I accept them, but they exclude. I could make sense of all of this, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, so how quick and easy was that? Essentially, we took a cheap ingredient like a can of chickpeas and we've turned it into an absolutely delicious, nutritious lunch. I can tell you, when I was roaming around the streets of London at the age of 20, this was pretty much my go-to meal. Tub of hummus, pack of pitas, toast it up, and you were good to go. At that stage, when you're spending most of your money on beers and disco biscuits, at least you do need a nourishing meal before you continue to roam the city. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to checking you tomorrow, and we've got a few other nice little quick and easy recipes that you can be doing at home with your family. Enjoy your Monday.
There's a beginning and there's an end. There's a climax, someone contend. There's a way to signify this.